Well, g'day everybody and welcome. Today we're having a squiz at StarRupture with a big thanks to old Mackie boy. StarRupture is we've basically been we're a prisoner. We've been dumped onto a planet to build ourselves our own little settlement and buildings here and mine and create resources for corporations. Now there's about, I think there's, what is there, five or six corporations that we have jobs for. Yeah, five. So there's the Future Health Solutions, Selenial Corporation, Moon Energy Corporation, Griffiths Blue Corporation, and Clever Robotics. At the present moment, we're currently making Wolfram bars for Clever Robotics, and once we've done that and sent the first lot through and got to level 2, we can actually claim. This is how we unlock our technology and stuff like this, rather than them sending us to the planet with all of the technology that they already have. Then we have to earn the technology. So I'm looking for personal storage at the moment. That's the first that's the start, and then storage depot. But what we're also doing is we are working for Griffiths Blue because I want to unlock a pistol. And I want to eventually get down to, well, there's equipment upgrade stations, there's defense turrets and all that type of stuff that we're going to need at some point. Now, I'm not exactly sure who it is that allows us to unlock a rifle, but hopefully we'll get to that point. A mega press. So there's all this different technology and stuff that we can use to expand our base and basically upload.
Blue Corporation is grateful for all of your shipments.
There we go.
Remember that supporting this particular company will allow you to upgrade your arsenal, which will certainly help in surviving on Arcadia.
So Griffiths Blue allows us to do the arsenal. Now we can do ourselves a pistol,
unlocked the UPP-7,
which is absolutely fantastic.
Better deal with the planet's dangers.
So the next stuff.
And why would we need it on a peaceful mission?
Arcadia 7 still has some surprises left in store for you.
Yes, it does. Now, I haven't strayed too far away from my initial base yet, because I was waiting for some sort of protection and stuff like that as well. We can also claim that from Clever Robotics. Now, Wolfram Wire and Wolfram Bar is what those guys want. These guys here, so we've got a regeneration chamber. These guys want titanium, so Selenium want titanium, and Future Health want Wolfram. So we can actually do that now, and I'll show you through all of this in a sec. Where are we? Use, I think it was Selenium wanted those, so we can actually start sending those up. And I think it was Wolfram, was it? Who was it that actually Future Health wanted these? So that's going to give us a regeneration chamber. And you'll see now that I've got some... I decided to sort of play it for a little while first. So I've got an ore driller there, which is basically sending resources into a refinery. It's refining them into the product that we want, and it's sending them up to there. So these are our smelters, and we can they basically produce as required. So these guys can produce titanium and Wolfram bars. So at this point in time, I'm not sure whether we have basic item. We've got personal storage, which is going to require 60 building materials. What else do we have? We've got some stuff in here, which is all building stuff. I'm looking for, that's all our rail, that's our orbital cargo launchers, which is what's launching our stuff. There's our smelters, there's an ore excavator, there's solar generators, because everything has to be powered. And I don't think there's too much else that we can currently make. So what we might do is, I'm not sure whether I have 36 of those. I might grab myself, I might be able to make some more. We have a printer in here, basically. I don't know what happened then, but let's jump into here and let's produce ourselves some more of these. which will give us 48 of those, and that'll allow us to put some personal storage in here. So I may use this area here as a storage area, I reckon. So if we go into here and we go down to, where was our personal storage? I think it was up here somewhere. Right there. And if we throw one of those in there, I don't know whether... Oh, you can actually throw them in the wall. Hang on a sec. I didn't realize that you could throw them in the wall. That is so cool. Alright, so we'll undo that. You get all of your resources back, which is fantastic. Let's throw one in there and one in there and one in there, and then we should be able to rename those at some point in time. Is there anything else that I want to do? I might put a viewport in there for now, just so we can just see outside a little bit, because I do have the building materials. We've got airlocks, corporate terminals, which we already have, and the basic item printer. Now, can we upgrade this? Intermediate building materials, quartz building materials, standard ammo. So we may need to make ourselves some ammo. What do we need to make ourselves ammo? Standard ammo, we need wolfram powder. How do we make wolfram powder? Pistol ammo, there we go. We can do pistol ammo. Let's get 30 of those. Let's also, there we go. That gives us, well, that gives us 460. So we can actually go and have a look now and have a squiz and see what we can do while those are actually sending. They're shooting all of the product up to the orbital stations, dependent on. There we go. We've sent 35 of 200, and that's dependent on what corporation we're actually doing that stuff for. So that's wool from there. That's titanium up there. But now we can actually go and have a squiz around, because I feel a little bit better now that we have a weapon, because there is some dangers out here. Now there's also ways that you can actually level up, and I'll show you those when we get back to the base as well. And it's by analyzing and submitting data for plant life and stuff like that. So, but I'll show you that system in a minute. What I want to do is I want to see if we can just have a little bit of a squiz around here. Now I know that there's alien bugs around. I'm not sure whether I'm quite ready for them yet, but we will certainly see. So we'll collect some of these fruits over here as well, because they are technologies. And if we see any fallen meteors, getting the meteor hearts actually gives you quite a bit of leveling points and stuff like that as well. So, okay, there's a little bit of a river down there. There's something up there that we're going to have to explore. That over there, that's a meteor that has fallen on the ground. So once we've had a look up here, we may actually go and have a look in that. The environment is really, really good, hey? Like, they've done such a good job of the environment here on this planet. So, I don't know what's going on with my tongue twisting, because I almost went to say planet. I'm having a bit of a tongue twister. It's been a long day, guys. It's been a very long day. Alright, we might make our way towards that, maybe towards that meteor that's come down over there, and we'll mine that. We'll get the resources out of that, and get the heart out of it as well, because as I said, the heart actually gives you quite a few level points and stuff like that, which again, I'll show you that system once we get up there. This kind of almost reminds me of Scotland through here, all of this with the moss on the rocks and stuff like that. It's very beautiful. It's very beautiful. We might move, look, there's another one down there, so we might move in that direction, I think, because these water areas also have pods that we can actually sort of consume that increase our water, and we do have water and food. We also have poison, which is probably some of the stuff, unless you analyze it first, you don't know whether it's edible. So you've got to be really, really, really careful of that. So here we go. Let's see what's in here. It looks like it's got a little bit of both in it. So let's do that mining. Now the mining system's actually pretty cool with the mining device that we've got here. It does have a heat, as you can see those gauges, and that heat goes up. There we go, as you mine, and it doesn't go down until you reload it. So that's basically moving that, and it actually cools the system down. So I thought that was actually pretty cool. I think the other one was just up here, wasn't it? Yeah, we'll grab that as well. Did we get a... Yeah, you see, we've got the meteorite heart there, and that's actually worth some points to us, so... Might as well, while we're out here, just grab this stuff. That looks pretty interesting. Let's get into here and mine this one off as well. Gather the resources. Then we might head down and look at that waterway as well. So... But there are areas to loot and explore and stuff as well. So we'll grab this stuff while we're here, because it's all stuff that we need, and it's just lying here anyway, isn't it? So so far I think I've played probably about an hour in this, so I've actually really enjoyed the hour. Alright, there we go. You can actually cut that short if you want. I really enjoyed the hour that I've played so far, and it's kind of a bit of a mixture. You know, it has a bit of obviously satisfactory kind of vibes to it and stuff as well, which is pretty crazy. Alright, now there is our first enemy over there. You can see that blue thing, and I think those ones are poison. So you've got to be really careful. And as I said, I'm not really keyed up enough at this point in time to actually take too many of them on, but they do swarm a bit. So this stuff here will hydrate you. And you can also cash them in as well, so... Yeah, we've got a few around there, haven't we?
Looks good.
Now, I don't know whether we get anything from these guys.
What the frag was that?
They're vermin, the main threat on this planet.
Vermin.
What do you mean, main?
Most of the people that arrived on Arcadia 7 were eliminated by these creatures. Natural disasters you can prepare for, but vermin are a bit more unpredictable.
Don't think
Why
there's...
didn't you warn us that we'd be fighting some overgrown... I don't even know what.
Don't think there was anything for us to loot off of those.
Secret clause on their existence. They made very sure no one ever found out about them. Aside from high-ranking officials, only people sent directly to the planet have ever learned of their existence.
They have dropped something. Look at that. There we go. Exploder.
You should have told us. You knew.
Yeah, you knew. You knew. You stooged us. So what I'm worried about now is that I've shot a couple, so they're going to start...
Good stuff.
They're actually going to start, at some point in time, I'm guessing that they're going to start invading our base as well, which is why we have base defenses, so there we go. I haven't found...
You don't stand a chance.
I haven't found anything. You don't want to step in that blue cloud, or you'll get yourself poisoned. I haven't found anything that I want to loot yet. So there's got to be some stuff around here somewhere, but I don't want to stray too far away initially. So we'll head up here and we'll see if we can get a good vantage point. See if we can actually see anything, but we've got to keep our eye out for these vermin. Because when they do swarm, they really do swarm. can we see anything? Have a look at that. I mean, how good is this environment? Check it out. There's some stuff down there. I wonder, that looks like it goes... Does that go into a cave or is that just a ridge? There's something over there as well. That's a meteorite. Probably exploring down there at some point is probably going to be a good thing to do. So, well, exploring everywhere basically is going to be a good thing to do. But there is stuff down there, but it looks like it's going to be very, very difficult for us to get down there from up here. So let's head in this direction. And we'll head back around there. That's where the meteorite was. So we might head around to that side over there and see what we can find over there. But we are collecting some good resources and stuff as well. So I think we've got a pretty nice little area there, and we can sort of keep our eye on where our base is because of the shield system there. So that should be pretty cool. But so yeah, it's so much. There's going to be so much land to explore, and there's going to be so many expansions and all that type of stuff. I think we need to get into unlocking probably unlocking a manufacturing or an assembly plant that allows us to create the other items as well. And I don't know whether that's an upgrade or what it is. So let's just get that back out again. We'll grab some of those, which are star tiers. Now there is a place up there. There's a place over there that we can explore as well as stuff down here. And it'd be interesting to see what they do have down here. I don't want to get too lost though. Got some stuff over here. There, per plant, which we can certainly hand in as well, which is good. So we'll grab those. But I will. Here we go. This is something bizarre. Now this is as far, but I haven't strayed this far away from.
What is that?
A monolith.
Thanks, gal. Now it all makes sense.
Unfortunately, all information on that subject is highly classified.
Okay, I wonder what. Lots of radiation. Lots of radiation. Run away! Run away! Run away! So there's at the beginning of the game, there's 4 different characters that you can choose from. Each character, there's an engineer, there's an ex-soldier, and all that, and they're all prisoners. But there is each one also has sort of different traits and stuff like that as well. So just make sure that's okay.
Prepare yourselves for a wave.
Ambush!
That's calcium. Alright, we're going to get ambushed, so I think... we might jump up here. I don't know how big the ambush is going to be at the start. There we go. Let's do a reload. They do jump. Oh crap, they do jump, definitely. Yeah, not until after it smashed me. Is there stuff? What's that? Our shield regenerating. That scared the crap out of me. Doesn't look like we can get any resources out of these guys either. They're pretty handsome, aren't they? We shall call them Spurk Spawn. There we go. There's a place up there that we can loot as well. So now you can build in other areas as well, so you're not completely restricted to that base. So you could come out here and mine all of that stuff and send it back there or process it where you are. So let's get into here. We'll reload that and we'll grab some more calcium because I'm hoping that that's going to help us unlock some other recipes as well. So although it is starting to get dark, I don't know whether it... there's a wave warning again. Oh shit. Yep, no, we need to get back. This is like I believe like a soul. I haven't had one yet, but it's kind of like a solar storm. Let's just run back to base if we can. And we need to get out of this storm. There we go. This is the dangerous thing. This is where we need to actually need to be inside. There we go. Whew. Let's head back to our ship. Whew. So that was really, really high temperature. Let's get into our regeneration and get into there. Oh, you'll respawn. So there's the different four different characters anyway. The engineer, the soldier, the scientist, and the biologist. And as I said, each of them have different traits and different abilities and stuff like that. So personal storage. I don't think there's anything in the personal storage. This is the ship that we arrived in. And we need to... The game's frozen on me, which is the first time ever. Okay, dear convicts. I don't think we can actually head outside at this particular point in time, but we have lost our inventory, which is a little bit of a worry. A little bit of a worry. I'm just waiting until we can get outside. There we go. Can we go outside now?
Planetary temperature returning to normal.
There we go. All right. So there we go. But I did that.
I'm out.
Obviously, I did that on purpose. I just wanted to show you guys what happens when you die. At least that's what I'm sticking to. So we didn't actually make it back in time. So we need to make sure that we've always got stuff on us so that we can actually build one of these things. Now, it's almost like it's regenerated the entire planet, isn't it? How far are these guys away from... That's level 119. That's 168 there. Now, I'm guessing that my body will be over here somewhere. And it's going to take forever for this to regenerate, isn't it? Which is going to be a little bit of a problem. Does it show where our stuff is? Or can we actually get our stuff back? Maybe we can't. But I want to check out what these are as well. Because surely these have to be resources that we can get after the meteors come in. So let's grab that. And we'll see what comes out of this.
What is this?
This is ignition, a cosmic mineral that's good at storing heat, but also releases it quickly. It can help you cool your base. But hurry, if not controlled, it sublimates rapidly.
Our hydration is very, very low. I was hoping that we would be able to find plant, which we don't have in storage, so that's not going to help us at all, especially with our health being so low. So hopefully we might be able to find something, because I certainly can't find my my body, and I was hoping that I would be able to find my body. And I don't know whether this has actually burnt out all of the there we go. That's giving us some stuff. I don't know whether this has burnt out all of the wonderful yummy stuff. So we were there and we ran in this direction, didn't we? So it doesn't look like you can actually recover your body and recover your resources.
Hungry.
I know. I'm looking for food. And we don't have any. Which is a good case for actually storing food, right? Let's reload that while we're running. I don't know how far we got, but I definitely can't see any markers or anything, so maybe you can't recover your stuff. Or is that it there? That's it there. There we go. Let's open that. Let's get all of this.
Great.
Let's what does that one do? Calories and hydration. Let's use that.
Agua.
And let's get all of this stuff over here. So we probably need to carry enough building materials on us to actually build ourselves a bloody shelter if that thing comes. So right, let's...
Excellent work. The Selenian Corporation thanks you for your shipment.
There we go. We've finished that off. What's that?
Waiting in the corporate terminal.
So we should be able to research some of that stuff as well.
Great work. Future Health Solutions is now receiving all requested items. New rewards and tasks are waiting for you in the terminal.
All right, lovely. Let's go back into our inventory, and I think this heals us. That was actually kind of cute. I want to go and grab these things while we're at it, because I don't want to sort of miss out on these, because I'm guessing that they probably disappear. What's this? Did this come down with the meteorite? That's more calcium ore there. And I'm guessing that this will all regenerate. This has got a lot of helium and calcium in it, which is really, really cool. So it looks like when those solar flares come through, they actually give you a lot of really good stuff. Let's just reload that. There we go. Lovely. And we'll grab these as well. Then we need to go back and claim our prizes as well. There's a little bit of calcium there. There's a little bit of wolfram. And some more of this stuff. Now, it did say that this ignitium is unstable, so I don't know where we've got to store it. But we do need to be relatively careful. What's that? Titanium. That's titanium as well. All right, let's head back and do a little bit of inventory sorting. And then from there, we shall... What's this stuff here? Can you actually mine anything out of here? I don't know. You may be able to get dirt or something. No, you can't get anything out of it. Okay, okay. I didn't even think, to be honest, I didn't even think of actually like building myself a hut really quickly. So we get to claim the regeneration chamber, and we can add points to help us level stuff up in these as well. And these points up in the top, that's where you get points from here. So if we see, that gives us 60 data points. Let's split that, and we'll take one of those and we'll throw that in. I want to see what we get for that. 70 data points. And data points are what we use to help us sort of level up and stuff as well. Let's throw that in. That's going to give us 55 data points. I don't know whether I've actually done this one yet or not, but let's claim that. All right, while we're at it, let's go into I didn't build any storage down here, did I? I built the storage into here. So let's go down here and we'll throw that over. Can we drag it all? Wolfram ore as well, and got some calcium. Actually, I don't think we can investigate calcium, can we? So we can throw that on. It stacks to 100 by the looks of it. A lot of helium there. A lot of helium there. And now it's going to be time to see if we can actually craft from our inventory. I mean, from our No, we can't. Oh, well, you can't craft from your storage. That kind of really, really sucks. All right, who wants what? Clever robotics. For this, you want wool from wire and wool from bars. Okay, and you guys want titanium rods and titanium bars to unlock an inventory upgrade. You guys want wool from wire and titanium rods. You guys want wool from bars. So what we can do now is we can go Moon Energy Corporation for wool from bars, I think. Yep, Moon Energy for wool from bars, and right. Let's get some wool from bars happening here for Moon Energy Corporation. And we can, because I've got these double connected, I can go into here and I can look at, who was it? How do we make those? No, that's not what we want. Clever robotics, we can start sending those up as well. We should be able to send those up, I think. Or can we not send them up? We should be able to send them up. I don't know why it's not. I don't know why it's... because this needs to start making... If we go in there and we choose that as a recipe... Actually, should I have taken these? No. Oh, yeah, I did get them out, actually. Wool from bars. So if we start making wool from bars there, then we'll start getting that running through, which is a pretty clever system, really. There we go. That's probably going to clog the system up, right? Can we take these? I think we might be able to. Take that, take that, take that. And we'll at least get the wool from bars up. And once we've unlocked this, then we should actually be able to, which won't take too long, we should actually be able to build ourselves some sort of manufacturing plant as well. So that's a base core right there. Protects your base from fire waves. So I don't know whether we can build a small house or not. Like a small habitat that allows us to hide. Regen chamber. Well, I haven't built a regen chamber yet inside my base, so I might actually do that. Fabricator. There we go. That's what we need. So we need 140 of those. Well, that's easy, because what we'll do is we'll gather ourselves some resources and we'll go and make ourselves some of those, because we've got the fabricator now. So down we go. We'll gather as much of this as we possibly can for now, until the gun runs out anyway, until it overheats, which is about there, and then we'll go and grab ourselves some wool from as well. Lovely. Alright, so that means the planet has regenerated itself, which means we can go and get some more food and stuff as well. But we do need to store some food, I think. That's probably going to be a really good idea, especially after getting caught out in the storm, if that's an indication of it. So we probably need to do that, which I will do, but I won't do on camera. So let's head into here. And up into here, thank you very much. And we need to make... Oh, it's only allowed us 17 because we didn't have enough wool from all. Although we have 173. Was 173 what we needed? And where exactly are we going to build these? Well, I reckon they're all being sent up. Where are we going to build our manufacturing? Now, these are the solar plants, and these solar systems need to be connected via a platform for them to be operational. So that's worth keeping in mind. What we might do is I'll go into here. I'll go into the build mode. I'll go into there. Let's get rid of those stairs. Let's build ourselves some more platforms, which is right there. So we'll build these over here, and I just want to get one, at least one for now. We probably want to actually have two manufacturing facilities here, I reckon. There we go. So we'll build that there. Then we'll go in and we'll grab ourselves a fabricator. Now, which way does the fabricator? So it has stuff go in there. Yeah, I'll probably put it in there, I think. Like so. And I want to go... I need to see what else these guys need. These guys also need wolfram wire. So what we'll probably do is I might create another one of these off of here. Where's our conveyors? Over there. I'm going to create another... Oh, actually, I need to create a rail connector, but I don't know whether you can create one in there. So we might need to... How am I going to do this? I reckon if we put one of those in there, or out here, maybe in here. Not enough resources. All right, so I need to make myself some more resources.
Better and better.
Excellent. There's so much to explore and so much to do in here. And there's like all of this progress and stuff like that is just fantastic. I love it. I love it. At some point in time, we're going to have a whole lot more mines and stuff running. So there we go. We'll get that. Just gather as much of this. This is what was holding us up. I don't think it was the titanium. You get a lot more titanium than you do wolfram. So we'll gather a fair bit of this. Really enough to make a few more, I reckon. Although we do have a whole pile of wolfram in storage as well, don't we? So that did actually build. Interesting. Let's go through here. We'll go into here and we'll max those out. And then we'll go back out here and we will build rails. So we basically need to go from here down through here. I actually want to build myself another... I might actually build myself another one of these here for now. I reckon if we throw another one of those there and then we grab this, that can go down into here like so. And this one here can go hopefully to there. Can we lower it? Yes, we can. So let's take it to there, and then take it into here like that. Right, so that should be okay, right? That should be good. Let's grab that back out. We'll go into here, and we want wolfram wire, which means that it will start running wolfram wire through here. We'll grab this, and what we need to do here is we probably need to just get rid of this for a sec. There we go. And throw in another one of these. I know it's a little bit messy. It's a little bit messy. We'll go from there to there. Why won't that go in there? Building can't be placed. Ah, because we're going the wrong way. That's why. Let's go into there and go from there to there. Let's go from there to... No, actually, let's go from... Let's go from there, hopefully into there like that. And then let's go from here. I know it's a little bit messy. It's a little bit messy. I'll sort it out on stream, because I'll probably end up streaming this. So that should be okay, right? That should be okay. So what we've got now is this should start getting... It should start getting stuff through here. No, it won't, because we haven't hooked up to there yet. Although you'd think that it'd run sideways, wouldn't you? Okay, how do we do that? Oh, I know how to do it. Let's go building F mode. Let's just grab that and let's go there. And we'll go from there into there. And then we'll go from there into there. Like that. I know I've created a whole pile of spaghetti. Check it out. So we should have ore going into here when there's demand here. Right, so we want to make that. We need wolfram bars, that's why. You wanker. Well, there you go. So we want wolfram bars. So what we really need there is to change this up a little bit. Like this. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Like so. We'll get rid of this as well, right? And you do get all your resources back, which is really cool. We can go from there into there, like that. And that should send some wolfram bars through there. Then from there back to there. And then from there into there. It's a roundabout way, but it's working, right? It's working. Look at that. So it's sending the resources as needed. How much more of that do we have? We've got quite a few of those to go. How are we going on here? 131 of 200. So there you go. But guys, this is StarRupture. I'm loving it. I'm absolutely and utterly loving it, despite my my entire spaghettiness and everything that's going on there with with the spaghetti. It's been certainly a fun game so far. I'm looking forward to doing some more exploring and going to explore some of the just let that go. Some of these locations and stuff, you know, like that place up the top of the hill there, which is really good. Having that in the distance, it gives you a point to work towards as well. But Yeah, old Spaghetti-O here. Old Spaghetti-O is not so grand, is it? So if we get rid of that, we'll get all of our resources back for that. So, and that runs over, that runs to there. We don't need any titanium at the moment because of what we're actually building. So, all right, beautiful. There you go, StarRupture, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this first look and having a squiz at it. As I said, I did do a little bit in the beginning because I wanted to experience it a little bit before I actually recorded, and probably be a little bit further into it than what I normally would when I do a first look, because I normally try and do all the tutorial and all that type of stuff when I'm doing that. But yeah. Creating a massive manufacturing plant is going to be pretty paramount, so we'll probably throw another 2 of those of these smelters out this way as well, and that'll allow us to make 2 different lots of stuff anyway. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it very much. Hope you've enjoyed it. I will see you guys next time. Bye.